Never let the opposite take control. Keep your mind on the money and reach some goals. It's feeling like I'm moving backwards. Everybody around me be acting. Never let a nigga get you lacking.
Hey, sous chefs, it's your host Sly,
Cardi the Don,
and we are back this week to give you an episode on something that's very, very important. Something that you're gonna need. Something that some people should already know in life, but you know,
counting money.
No, in life.
Knowing to not get in front of you and drive slow.
Well, there's a couple things that people should know. Oh my gosh. But
I mean, like, don't go slow in front of me. That's such a pet peeve.
Like, I mean, it's a pet peeve anyway. There's just driving rules 101. There's, daily hygiene rules 101. Especially if you're like grown as hell, like
overgrown.
Because I got a couple of people that pissed me off today because they was stained. They was musty. So like I damn near threw up because like somebody was just so musty today at work. And granted, it's Atlanta and we're approaching summertime. Give it another month, we'll be in summer pretty much.
Can we not give people a pass? Because I don't be musty in the summer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
And I gave people a pass for the winter. We're coming out of winter now. And it's like, you should be musty, period. But, at least when you're musty in the winter, you have a better chance of hiding it. Versus the summer, you can't hide that must and that heat wave on top of a heat wave. We've all seen it before. You can't hide that. Like, no way. You're going to smell it. It's going to turn stomachs. Because I'm telling you, I about passed out. Like, so.
And not just people with just overall odors. Like,
yeah.
Like,
all the big people out there,
I got a coworker, like, she has
She big?
She's not big. She just has a unique smell that's not pleasant. Like, she don't smell good. Like,
because some people have natural scent.
Yeah, and
I guess we're all supposed
and
to have
that's her natural. I know that's her natural scent because it stank. So it's just like, I know your house. It gives me like, this what your house smell like. Like some people house really falls.
Some people smell like the house.
Yeah, and so she really smelled like her house, and it's just like, and she was telling me like, her boyfriend cleans up and she don't clean up. Like, growing up, she didn't have to clean up, but growing up, he did. So she be like, yeah, I don't be doing all that cleaning up until I get tired of it. So it lets me know.
How you grow up not having to clean up? Like, unless you're rich.
Nah, she was back then. She ain't rich now. But
I don't understand.
So she'd be like, my boyfriend cleaned up, I didn't clean up, and I just let it pile up till I get tired of looking at it. And she lazy at work, so it's just like it's just like,
so
you just letting me know, like, it's just letting me know I ain't eating at your house.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I ain't eating. Don't invite me. Don't invite me. Because it's just like, bro, you nasty. Bro.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? This random as heck. This random. But you know how you eating, and everybody drops occasional, like, say you eating fries, you drop a fry, lands right there on the titty, on the chest, and you pick it up. But that just lets me know, people who don't be washing their clothes like that, people who let it pile up and stuff, then do lunch, like, so you feel like it's sanitary enough for you to eat a fry off of your chest, like, knowing that you don't wash your clothes, like, as often as you should. This just makes me think, like, real random, but, like, I don't know, that made it pop up into my head for some reason.
I don't know, like, that was random. But it's just like, certain people's natural scents don't naturally smell pleasant. And it's like, now, I'm not going to fault you if that's your natural scent, because it was done naturally. You don't know how you get your natural scents. Like, I don't know, like,
I'm trying to get an aroma, a whiff, like.
Well, my natural scent right now is covered in, like, cologne, so it's not fair.
This one, I smell perfume on it, but this is, like, natural. I guess it faded.
I smell like a candle.
You kind of do. Yeah. Why do you smell like, you smell like candle work, like candle.
But a nice
wax.
Candle.
Yeah, it smells like vanilla.
I don't know.
Yeah, it smells like cupcake candle, like a birthday cake.
When you bathe all the time, you smell great. Because, I mean, the cologne was definitely put on like 3 hours ago, and I DoorDash. So the fact that I can DoorDash and still
don't listen to that. I don't like how you try to slide that in there. I DoorDash. I mean, you're pretentious as hell. First of all, you don't even got to get out the car for real to DoorDash.
It was hot today.
It don't matter. And it's not really that hot outside, y'all.
And I Instacarted, so I was outside.
Yeah, but
I could do outside.
Put the cereal, put the ground beef, put the chips in the bag.
But I still smell.
That's not sweat.
I still smell good though. I don't sweat.
I don't sweat either, but for people that do, that's.
It kind of bothers me because, like, when I was
bothers you don't sweat?
Yeah, because, like, when I was in PE, all the other boys were, like, sweating and all wet, and I wasn't. Like, I didn't sweat.
Why you say it like that?
Because it was like, when the class was over, they was all had to change clothes. If I wanted to, I could go back to school.
Like, and I don't sweat for real. But
my gland's broken.
They're blocked. So maybe you need to see a chakra person about that. Got blocked glands going on.
My gland's broken, but I smell good though, so I don't care. But yeah, and then when I go to the gym, I could be on the treadmill trying to compete with the white guy next to me.
I get hot at the gym.
Nah, I just get wet armpits.
But nah, if it becomes summertime, and it's hot outside, and then you go work out, I probably will start sweating. I think it just takes a lot for me to sweat. But you add the outside heat, you go into a place, it's hot in there, and then you go to the gym to work out. That's 3 different phases of heat. I think I'll be sweating by that point. I don't know.
Yeah, my gonads just get musty.
But nah, y'all. So at work today, I just gotta come back. I gotta come back because it was just ungodly of a smell. It was just super foul. Oh my god, y'all! This person was working in a different area than me. Came over to my area for less than 5 seconds. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have a mask over my nose, but I had to cover my mouth. So my nose is open and I'm breathing the air to the wrong type of air come my way. It was horrible. So, of course, I was just like, what's that smell? But I didn't want to make a big deal, I'm at work in a professional place. So I go.
What a smell.
Yeah. So, of course, I'm trying to be professional. I go back down to the van where, in a safe space to talk about it. And I'm asking my coworker, I was like, did y'all not smell that dude that got on? Did y'all not smell? I'm like, bro. They talking about one girl was like, she think it's a part of his religion that you don't use soap or deodorant or something. I said, no. She said that he was Muslim. I said, no, I know plenty of Muslim people who, wash up properly that don't smell. You know what I'm saying? But don't use that as an excuse, as a clutch. That's just, I'm talking about dude grown, had to be early 40s, late 30s, grown, smelling like that. And it was not that, despite what he said, he ain't got no meat on his bone. It was not that hot today. It was not that hot today. I promise you. For all my big people out there, I work with a couple big people, some people, you really just big, you can't reach your spots and stuff like that. We gonna have to try harder, cause it just smelling like fun and cheap. It just, I can't. I'm sorry.
All right, so
just try a little harder on the hygiene. It's
how do you tell somebody that they smell? Because I feel like we need to start telling these people. We try to be so, that's rude, but it's also rude to me that you smelling like bounce it, and I gotta work here, or I gotta be with you. I gotta be stuck in the right there. We need to be telling
8 hours,
whether we friends or not. There's ways I can tell you that you stink. There's ways you can tell me that because if I stink, please elbow me. Please send me a text. Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta pull it all out for everybody to know that I stink, but don't just have me out here thinking I smell good and you just miserable waiting for me to leave.
So I'm very big on what you just said. Don't out nobody. Like, don't make it obvious and embarrassed. Like, you know, try and play. Because you got people like that. Which brings me to, I got a segue for that. But, like, okay. How would I tell somebody, like, okay, the dude that I'm talking about today, that was so foul that I would have said something.
You keep calling it foul.
It was just so ratchet that I would have, like, rancid and I would have said something. But, like, it's because of the magnitude it was at. Like, because it smelled, like, I almost threw up right where I stood. Because it was that bad, I would have said something. Now, occasionally you get people who musty. It's like a light must, you know, like a, dang, you know, I might have forgot to put on some deodorant, or I'm sweating a little bit. Let me go, you know, hit this. Like, it's not that intense. Now, I might let that slide, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes we have a little off hour, off day, you know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that this lady who used to work with this man told me that he smelled like that every day, and from the magnitude of what I witnessed with my own nose, like, no, I would have definitely said something to him. But my thing is, like, either way go, whether you slightly musty or like super hella musty, I'm just gonna, you know, pull you to the side. Just be like, you know, not coming at you no type of way, but like, you know, people was talking about you there. I wanted to let you know.
You foul. You wrong. You talking.
I wanted to let you know.
You turn. You tanking. You tanking.
No.
Like, you ever been stuck in a car with somebody? And I know you have. Never mind.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't even gonna do what I'm gonna do because I ain't even on that no more. But you know who I'm talking. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. God working on me. I'm gonna leave that alone.
You need to work a little bit harder because that wasn't it. I know exactly what you thought. I know exactly.
Bro, I was going somewhere, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay. Jesus. Like, ooh. But, so I kind of had like a little segue. It's kind of getting away from the musty thing. But like going back to the part where you have certain friends that, like, everybody has that friend that tries to like embarrass them to look good in front of other people. And it's just like, can we talk about those people in the world? Those friends? Because, like, I see what you're doing and it needs to stop because it's corny. Because first of all, like, let's just keep the musty scenario. You know, you smell me as a friend, we cool. Why don't you just pull me to the side, say something, send a text like you were saying. You're going to be like saying slick stuff in front of all these other people, like, just to make you have more clout. Like, that's not cool. Like, that's very try hard to me. That's very cornballish. Like, people like that cheese me. And I see it happen to a lot of other people. I'm very observant. I'm a very observant person. And I've been around that scenario. And, you know, usually I'm the bystander. So it's like, okay, I'm sitting. I know who, say you talking about somebody, like said person, right? I know. Everybody around know. No. But you say, you out her like that. And I just, you know, chuckle. I like. Her. Her, he, she, they, them. Zer, like, yo, but yeah, and I know who you talking about, but you out that person in front of everybody, so we're all laughing and stuff. But it's like, that was kind of cornball move. You know, I'm laughing. That was cornball. So now I know up here to look out for him, because he a little snake, snake in the grass, you know. So
I hate them people too.
Yeah,
like,
and it's not even necessarily that it happens to you, but it's just like you see it, and you just you know.
It's lame.
Like, it's lame. Big L's. Yeah. That was just a little sidebar.
No, but you're right though. Like, I feel like don't do no lame stuff like that, because with me, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Like, if I feel like you at me, I'm hurt your feelings. You know not to play with me. Play with your mama. Play with the bad kids you got, but don't play with me. Because I ain't the one. I'm going to let you know. Why you trying to be funny? That's why your count went overdraft. Yeah, see, because you got to forget that we friends. So it's like, you know, when things happen, okay, cool, we're going to move on. But you try to play with me, I'm talking about how your car got declined at the Dairy Queen. Yeah, you try to be funny. Now, of course, these are just hypotheticals, but what I'm saying, more of the story, find you something safe to do.
Like what? Like Tuck said, never play to lose.
But yeah, they better find something safe to do because I ain't the one.
Play with your dogs before I have to walk you like a dog.
Because you try to sit here and you try to be cute in front of all the people at the table. Key, and whop you with this phone. Don't play with me.
You also got those friends that like, how can I say this? That throw out low blows, you know, like, but it's like you low blow them, but when they low blow you, it's melodramatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't forget you just did that same thing to that person. So it's just like, can't be contradiction, can't be hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? Well, my thing with low blows is, if you say low blow, you better mean what you say. Stand on it. It ain't because it ain't no coming back. It ain't no coming back. So you gonna have to stand 10 toes. Once you rip that Band-Aid off, right? You gonna have to stand 10 toes on it. Like,
it's over with.
Yo, but needless to say, it's just like,
you know what I hate? Why we talking about the kind of friends you get? Because you also have coworkers that do this. They will, like, back to the little melodramatic thing. Like, they'll be dramatic all day long. Mm-hmm. But when it's your turn to be dramatic, oh, you being dramatic. But then the thing is, you're not even being dramatic. Like, you want to complain, you want to vent just like they venting.
Right.
But once you vent, you being dramatic. My little coworker.
One-sided.
Yeah, you one-sided. Like, you complain all day long. Yeah. And everybody at work talks about how you complain. But once you complain, oh, it's not that big of a deal. You complain about work all day. You who care about the job. I don't care about the job. I quit.
He meant that.
I meant that.
He meant that.
Yeah, like, you the one who be letting these jobs stress you out. One thing about me, you pissing me off. Woo! That'll do it.
That'll do it.
You ain't gotta worry about me. You
not
have to worry about me.
Right. Wristband? Like, wristband can't get in without a wristband.
No, I don't want to mess with you with a ring. Back it up. So I went to I was on the elevator this weekend, well, like 2 days ago. And like, he has one where he's like, you know, like people coming up to the elevator. Mm-hmm. And like, he jumped off. He's like, woo! So I see some people in the elevator. I was going to do that.
Yeah. It'd be quite crowded on the elevators.
Quite colored on the elevator.
Yeah, that too.
Back it up.
The elevators are just so awkward, period. Like, because you have different occasions. You'll be the only black one or person of color on the elevator, surrounded by other counterparts. Yeah, that scenario. Then you have the one where it's all black folks and people of color, and it's just like, it get a little ghetto in there, a little unsure, a little unsafe. Then you got the ones where you scenario where, you know, it's kind of full, and then more people decide to get on. Like, they don't read the elevator room or the sign that says max capacity, because if that thing breaks, you start getting a little nervous.
Right.
Like,
and then you have those little people that's like, the elevator full, come on in.
Come on in. Excuse me. Like,
during the pandemic,
right? Like, yeah. Right.
All these people, I can't even see the walls of the elevator, but you talk about, come on in.
Right. Then you start analyzing who getting on there. So you always gonna have somebody who pants hanging to the ground. You always gonna have somebody who's like really overdressed, and you can tell that they either got money or they finna go on a hot date somewhere, you know, helicopter rides. Or you got the
hot and stanky.
Or you got the ones that just smell like hot piss on a summer day. And yeah, it's just, elevators are awkward.
Or do you have it where it's just like you and another person, and they're like, what floor? And you're just like,
yeah,
7.
You don't know whether to press the button or they gonna press the button.
But see, they're right here at the buttons.
Yeah.
And then like you got your own buttons right here, but for some reason you still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be a whole other keypad over here with buttons that you could.
Have you been on the fancy ones where it's like you get off on this side and it's the other door is double door?
I hate that one.
Yeah, like
I hate that
weird.
one. I also hate how.
So I like to lean against the wall, and I was like, "That's a door, so when that thing open, can't do that."
I also hate. I don't like the elevator where I got to use the key card and then press the button because like I just want to press it and go. Like now I gotta.
Yeah, the key card. Yeah, that's annoying. And then like elevator conversation. Like, please don't talk to me on the elevator. Like, let it be awkwardly silent. It's okay to be.
You're from here.
Yeah, you're from here.
Where y'all go?
Where you guys going tonight? You look all dressed up.
She's like, thank you.
Yeah, like yeah, like or so. Man, last time I was on elevator, really drunk girls came in, like, and they were just acting real drunk, and I'm just soberly standing there, one AirPod in. Really trying to put the other one in so they don't talk to me, and also stay on your side because if your friend looks like she's about to blow chunks, and if you do that in this small elevator, I'm gonna have to drag all y'all. It was just real. I can't wait to get to the floor that I was trying to get to. Like, yeah, elevators.
Who needs them?
Right.
But who's gonna take the stairs?
Well, my thing, why are escalators more places? Have you realized there's only escalators at the mall and at the airport?
Well, some buildings are not big enough for escalators. Because you know, they go like this.
They do.
All you have to do is go like this.
But it's the same thing with the stairs, though. Like, if you could build stairs to someplace, you could build stairs.
But I was just gonna say, I can't stand those people that always gonna be like, let's take the stairs.
Never hear that come out of my mouth unless I'm rushing against rushing against somewhere.
We're on the 14th floor.
Right.
Like,
yeah, 14th floor.
Like
that's for a minimum. Like,
second,
that's on it, right? Second or third floor,
or at the house.
Yeah, third. Because most apartments is third. You can do third if you just really have to, but
yeah, but like my Caucasian sister when we were younger used to go out of town. They have to be different. Like, let's take the stairs. Oh, we all took the elevator. She was taking up there by herself every time.
By herself.
And then like a few times Naya wanted to follow her, but as for the rest of us, the older ones, I'm not taking no steps.
No, them old folks. No, if my knee arthritis, everything hurt. Going up the steps.
6th, 8th floor.
Right. Like, I'll wait. Like,
it's so like, a few times she beat us to the lobby because she probably had to run. But see, you want to do all that? You just take that little elevator. Go on back today. I ain't taking no
right, because you know they're gonna run to prove a point. She gonna run to prove just to say it was faster.
It was
yeah,
faster. Sure. And now you're going
right.
Right. Trying to get on the beat.
Right.
No.
It's hot. Like, we took the elevator quite cool.
It was a breeze out there.
Right. The doors open and whoosh. Like,
oh, that's the best feeling when you walk into a store on a hot summer Georgia day.
I know.
And that air.
Any place that got, I remember going to the gas station, but it's not all gas, because some gas stations feel like outside.
Especially gas station bathroom. It'd be like
hot and I hardly go in there. Go in those. Ooh.
Why?
The gas station bathroom, I'll hold it to wherever the destination is. Unless we're going to a decent, like, rest stop or, like, a real, like, gas station that you get multiple stuff at, like a Racetrack, Quick Trip, 7-Eleven. What's the other one? Speedway. Like one, like, something like those.
So no pump and go?
No pump go, no sit go, no ready to go, none of that.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Right. And definitely no sketchy gas stations in the middle of nowhere that they trying to wipe your windows and pump your gas. Like,
yeah, how can I help you, ma'am? The substations.
Is that what you referred to it as? How may I help you, ma'am?
The substation, yeah, that's what they call the substation. You know that.
Well, on that note, all right, Sous Chef. So, to recap on today, please please, 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 please. Soap, water. You know, some people bathe in apple cider. That's a new thing I've been hearing about. Never tried that, but I guess it's supposed to really detox, have the dirt fly off of you, maybe some pH stuff.
Some of y'all need to take bleach baths. That's a country thing. Y'all don't know about that. But put a little drop of bleach in the water, clear all that right on up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know about that either.
Man, y'all get y'all a good old bleach bath. That's your problem. See, y'all need to go back to the old
He
ways.
said that's your problem.
You go back to the old ways. Little bleach in the water.
Okay. Bleach.
It don't burn nothing.
Mental note.
It don't burn nothing. But I promise you. Oh, before we go. On TikTok, they've been having those conversations about I don't use deodorant because it got aluminum and all of that. I want to use the natural, native deodorant. And so apparently the native deodorant is making people musty because what they have not told you on the TikTok is you got to do a detox of your armpits because, there's so much aluminum and all that up here. So you're supposed to use those Aztec clay masks for a day, and then you can convert over to natural.
How is it aluminum in our skin?
Because it's aluminum deodorant. Let me tell you something. If I have to detox before I can use deodorant, I might as well just continue using what I have. It brought me this far. Something's going to take me out of here. Ain't no point in me trying to preserve myself.
I have no problems with deodorant. I don't care. You ain't getting me to use natural nothing.
Because something's going to take me out of here anyway.
True.
And at least if I'm going to be taken out of here, I won't be musty.
Smell good, right? Smell good while you out.
Because the Dove has not done me wrong.
Hey,
see,
I'm a secret girl. I like secret.
I use Dove.
Dove breaks me out.
I have sensitive skin.
It's weird because I can use Dove soap, but I can't use Dove deodorant. So it's weird.
Yeah, I use Dove. It's very soft on the skin.
Clean up, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, all that. Also, check on your friends. If they're being shady, check them or drop them.
Yeah, let them know they got a musty attitude.
Musty attitude.
That's how we gonna convert that into.
All right, I'm your host, Sly.
I'm Cardi the Don.
We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to follow us on our social media handles above. Instagram at The Real Melting Pot. That's THEE, Real Melting Pot. You can follow us on Twitter at The Melting Pot 16. And you can follow us on Facebook at The Melting Pot Podcast. And be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Wherever it's going to go.
Right, wherever it's going to go. So have a great week, year, all of that good stuff.
All right.
Never let the opposite take control. Keep your mind on the money and reach some goals. It's feeling like I'm moving backwards. Everybody around me be acting. Never let a nigga catch you lacking. All my niggas is dying, what happened? Better pray to God or you gon' lose your soul. Cause these niggas plotting, man, this world is cold. Got the heart of a lion, I'll never fold. I'm a dying legend, I'm made out of gold. Hey, I know my haters checking on me. I've been doing great. I had to put myself in this position to show myself niggas is not competition.